welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Auburn Tigers. For EASports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Bringing it out, it's Wallace. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Single back takes the handoff. There's such a living history to this rivalry game, Kirk. They began playing back in 1893 and so many dramatic chapters since then.
You know, growing up in the Big Ten region, I always had an appreciation for the Iron Bowl, watching Auburn and Alabama every year. But really, it wasn't until 1996, my first year on College Game Day, when you and I were down there. Watched it firsthand. It was my first experience in seeing it. And there's just nothing like watching Auburn and Alabama in person. Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's Daniels. That's caught. It's Simmons. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The punt team making their way on the field. And here's the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. They bring the punter onto the field now. did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. To the air, it's Daniels. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Second down. We're going to throw it. The sure hands. It's Thompson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Looking to throw yet again. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. The 30. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. A play action, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
On third down, it's a handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. It's a toss to the left side. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
It's decisions like this, Chris, you rarely remember when they go right. It's a nice job by this offensive coordinator and head coach to go for this, show the confidence in his team. Now they set themselves up first and goal inside the 5.
The tied offense line up here on first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. So the touchdown taken off the board by the penalty, and they'll back them up. That stings. First and goal for the offense. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Second and goal for the offense. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They jump on top early. Well, we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And the single back takes the handoff. In the clear of the 25. Carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line, it's Creswell. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Davidson. You're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And now the running back's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Looking for the wideout. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
He escapes the pocket. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the run here, lets it go. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. They pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. Back to throw. It's Daniels. That's caught. It's Braswell. Fights off a defender. The ball comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Auburn now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Auburn.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Defense is coming after him. Makes the grab. It's Adams. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Important second down play coming up. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Past the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Makes the catch. It's Edwards. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
2nd down after the incompletion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that will help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. So in the 2nd quarter of play, this game remains tied. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Scanning the field. It's Knight. That's reeled in. It's Braswell. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. And he'll set up to throw. Caught by the receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the move now. He's going to take off here.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Complete with the running back. But can he get there?
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Auburn.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much.
First and 10.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Chris, you talk about an easy completion for a big pickup. These little touch passes, it's a real test for this defense to be able to set the edge. They were behind that play from the beginning. Lucky they were able to stop him before he took it to the house.
And he spikes it to stop the clock. They'll have a chance at a long field goal here before halftime.
Brings up second down.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. No press here. The defense backing away. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Keeping it on the ground here. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Shotgun, empty backfield on second and inches. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
An inside give now from the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Brought down on the play at the 19-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, tied to put them on top now. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Auburn Tigers will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Gonna run it. It's Braswell. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
To throw, it's Knight. Looking to scramble. With the catch, it's Braswell. They got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Running out of time in the pocket. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. On the run, it's Wallace. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
6th play of the drive coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He's out of bounds after a nice gain, and finally, a spark of life from this offense.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
It's second down.
Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. QB tries it again here on second and 10. It's a quick grab. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up. And they'll finally bring it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't. The takeaway will set the offense up in great field position.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Secondary backed up off the ball now. They'll run it from the gun and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And he lays out. Great grab near the right sideline.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. And how about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Makes it through with confidence. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They'll hand it off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Caught behind the line. It's Wallace. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A completion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Grabbed by the receiver. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. With the catch, it's Braswell. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
He pulls in the catch. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Now that stop is going to bring up 4th down, and looking at the clock, I think it's a no-brainer. In a 2-possession game, you've got to go for this, and you got to hope to convert to stay in the game.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Thompson.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Scanning the field. It's Knight. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
It's now 3rd down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Leaning on the run game here. Moves the ball up to the 30. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Incompletion on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. 3rd down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this 3rd down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pocket breaking down. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Just when things were looking bleak, Chris, the defense comes up with a momentum-changing interception, and they set themselves up with the opportunity to take the lead back, and this time maybe for good.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Dropping back, it's Knight. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
And they'll stop him short. Line to gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Able to convert on third down. Gives them a fresh set of downs from the 22.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking tackles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, they had everything that they wanted here late in the game. The ball in their hands, quarterback that can make plays, everything you want with a chance to take the lead and potentially win the game, and they fumble it away. Instead, the pressure now is on their own defense to come up with a big play to try to get the ball back.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals,